Reid, what are the biggest things that feel different now, going into second year preseason camp under Jim Knowles than maybe it did a year ago?
I would say just in general, like now this is going to be my third camp, and I'm not as like stressed out or anxious going into it. So I would say as an upperclassman now, I know what to expect, and just more relaxed going into it.
Do you feel more like a responsibility on your shoulders to be ready to play now that you are an upperclassman?
I mean, sure. I would say yeah, that. And I don't know, I'm a little bit more comfortable going into camp because I got more of a football IQ than I did a year ago or 2 years ago, so yeah.
How much did it help with the spring to have that opportunity with Tommy and Steele out to get some more reps?
I mean, any way you get reps, like, don't matter if it's 2 extra reps or 20, reps are valuable in themselves. I mean, I would say that it went a long way.
Thank you.
Reid, how have you seen CJ Hicks grow going into his second year here at Ohio State?
CJ?
Yeah.
I would say that CJ's grown up a lot. When CJ first got here, he was a little bit, just a little bit immature for like the first half of the year, but through his first year, he grew up a lot, and it's just what you would expect for a guy going from his first year to his second year.
Reid, what are some of your goals in terms of trying to carve out a role here during this camp? Are you looking at that Sam spot on special teams? Like, what do you see for yourself?
I'd say definitely special teams. And then, I'm just kind of trying to earn my stripes on special teams and go from there. So kind of trying to prove that I can play and raise some eyebrows, and then, whatever comes after that.
What's it like playing alongside Gabe out there?
Gabe's good. Gabe he's about like CJ, he's grown up a lot. And when he first got here, he was a little quiet on the field, but now he's starting to really communicate, and he's got more of a clue what's going on, just like me or anybody else. Second year with Knowles. So I would say it's good.
What is the difference in the second year? And maybe you've already been asked that, but how do you pick it up this year versus last year?
Well, I would just say that, with Coach Knowles, there's a lot of there's rhyme and reason to every single job, every single role, and every single call. So it takes a while to learn it, and just having, we've had more time around it and more time to learn it, everything like that. So I would say that it just takes time. You're not going to learn Knowles' scheme in 2 days.
Reid, what's it like going home in the offseason, having to talk about Michigan, Georgia, what happened? Did you get a lot of it?
Everybody, being from Ohio, everybody's always saying, you got to beat the team up north, you got to beat the team up north. So I'd say you probably heard more of that than what I heard about Georgia.
You grew up, you watched this team win 8 in a row against Michigan, I think the second longest streak ever. That almost seems like 30 seconds ago. Now, everybody's asking questions. How do you deal with that?
How do I deal with it?
Well, just got to beat Michigan.
Well, to how we deal with it, we just go back to work, man. Really, we've just put in a whole off season with nothing in mind except being a team of more. So.
Guys in your class, there's a lot of guys in your class who've already played a lot of football here at Ohio State. How much do you feel like, your class in general really has a chance to be something special this year?
Well, I'd say that 2021's got a big shot anyway, because, you've had guys like JT and Jack, Denzel, and then you got Marv, Mac, all those guys. It is the year for 2021, to really step up and play a vital role in this team. So super excited for that, and super excited for the class.
How much does that motivate you just to be in a class with guys like Marv and JT and Emeka and see the kind of success they're having?
How does it make me feel?
Yeah, how does it motivate you?
Well, it's just kind of like pick up the slack, Like, you don't want to be a guy who's kind of fallen behind or fallen off to the wayside. You know, like all the guys that you came in with, they're making all these plays, and coaches trust them and everything like that. So you don't want to be the outlier.
Reid, you mentioned you can't really learn Jim Knowles' system overnight. Is it more rewarding now that you guys are clicking and in sync with this defense, having gone through that process?
Oh yeah, 100%. I mean, I remember, last year at times that something would happen during practice or a game, and we wouldn't really know the answer to it. But Coach Knowles obviously knows the answer with a snap of a finger. But it would be at times it just felt like we were just kind of like, I don't know, spitballing it, but Coach Knowles was kind of like keeping some of the answers away from us because he didn't want to hit us with too much information at once. So going through having a year, we learned some of those finer points that he didn't want to confuse us with in the beginning. So
anything else? Good. All right.